Jim Boylen is out as the head coach in Chicago. And if you ask Bulls fans, it's more like, finally, Jim Boylen is out. Like, this wasn't a surprise. He didn't treat players like adults. The players rebelled against this. It was doomed from the start. Now the question is, what direction do they go? What kind of player development guy do they want? Because the Bulls are looking at player development guys. So who are they looking at? Here are 5 names to watch in the Chicago Bulls coaching search. Number 1, top of the list, Kenny Atkinson. The Brooklyn Nets coach from this year is the favorite to get the job when you talk to sources around the league that I talk to. They kind of think he's the guy. He's a big name. He's easy to sell to Bulls fans. People will, in basketball, know who he is. More than that, he built a culture in Brooklyn that works, that won. That team competed night in, night out. Heck, you could still see the remnants of that when he's gone in the bubble. They fought hard through every game, right down to the Blazers at the end. More than that, though, he is a guy who players like, but he holds them accountable. This can really work for him. He's the guy to beat in this chase, but there are other guys being considered. A guy I really like, Bucks assistant Darvin Ham at number 2. Look, he's a hard-nosed veteran player who's been an assistant coach around the league for a long time. The kind of voice players really respect in the locker room. He's learned how to develop talent. He's learned X's and O's. He's been under Mike Budenholzer and watched him win in Atlanta, now again in Milwaukee. This is a guy ready for the big chair, and if you're going to give it to someone who has not been there before, Darvin Ham's a really good choice. Number 3, Wes Unseld Jr. Look, he was the top assistant in Denver for Karnisovas when the new head of basketball operations came from Denver to Chicago. This was a guy he knew well. He helped develop Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. now. There's a lot to like with Wes Unseld Jr. He's obviously got the pedigree. His dad's a Hall of Fame player. There's a lot there that gives him an in and gives him a real opportunity. He's going to get an interview. He's going to get a real chance here. Along those same lines, number 4, 76ers assistant Emeka Udoka. Look, the News Bulls GM, Everly, comes out of Philadelphia. So, again, somebody he knows. And Udoka's on everybody's list of assistants to watch. He is a guy who's well thought of around the league and is a great player development guy, a guy who can help this team. Look, the Bulls have talent. I think that's why we're looking at player development guys, right? They've got Zach LaVine. They've got Lauri Markkanen. They've got talent up and down the roster. This is a team that can definitely win. They just need the right coach to bring it out. And look, again, Udoka has a voice players respect. He could be the development guy. Along those same lines, number 5, the Timberwolves assistant, David Vanderpool. Look, you know what he brings? Aside a development pedigree from Minnesota where they've, again, brought along some really good players like Karl Anthony Towns, he is a guy who relates to players, who gets them to listen. That's something they need in Chicago. Whoever the next coach is, it needs to be a voice players listen to and respect. He's got to get everybody on the same page, pulling the rope in the same direction, to use the coach's slang, because that absolutely was not happening under Boylen. All of these guys are in the mix. Frankly, all of them could probably do a really good job, but Kenny Atkinson seems to be the guy to beat, and with good reason. He's proven he can do this job. He proved he can build a culture and build a winner in Brooklyn. He might very well get the chance to do that again in Chicago.